Funnels are dead, and it's not because they never worked. It's because they don't match the way that people buy things in 2025. You see, everyone has been scammed at least once by a course or a mentorship program, and we've all been on the fake, live webinars and free training videos that just end up selling you the whole time. So that's why I stopped doing what everyone else was doing and built something that matched the way that people actually buy things in 2025. You see, a year ago, I was doing what everyone told me to do. I was running ads to a landing page, collecting emails that I was never going to use, making people watch a 15-minute free training video, which was actually just me selling my program, and then sending them to a Calendly page. But after a while, I realized that the leads were cold, the cash collection rate was insanely low, and the close rate was even lower. And what I realized was that people don't like to be funneled. People like to be acknowledged, they like to be talked to one-to-one, and most importantly, they like to feel in control of the buying decision. They don't like to feel like they're being hard closed or sold to at any point. So that's when I started thinking not about funnels, but about ecosystems. Not about how do I capture a lead, but how do I create an ecosystem that lead would want to stay in, and that there is value to staying in even if they don't pay anything. So from that day onwards, instead of trying to collect cash fast and just run it up, I started prioritizing followers, quality followers, because I realized every single follower I get can see my stories, my reels, and even my YouTube content. And so if I do those things every single day, a follower is going to get far more nurtured and far more warmed up than a lead that's seen me once and clicked onto my VSL page. Now, to get followers, you can't do this organically. You can't post videos every day and hope to go viral. That never sat right with me because I like the predictability of paid ads. So that's why I invented CRA ads, or cognitive response ads. Now, these are ads that are targeted at qualified leads, and the call to action is very low commitment. It's a very low ask. All I'm saying is to drop me a follow if they want to learn how to get this desired outcome. After mastering the CRA ad formula, I started paying between $1 to $3 per qualified follower. So it's literally way cheaper, it's way more long term. Like, these people can literally be following me for 10 years. Imagine 10 years, someone could go from 0 to $10 million in 10 years, or 0 to $100 million in 10 years, following me the entire time, and then that deal could come to me in 10 years time. And then there could be people who are in need right now of a solution. They follow me, they've been consuming my content for a week, and a week later they reach out and are asking to buy from me. Now, that's when I realized that if I DM every single person who followed me, I would have a 50% reply rate, because all you need to do is follow them back, and your messages skip the request inbox and land right in the primary. So mathematically, if 50% of my followers reply to me and I'm paying $1 per follower, then I'm paying $2 per DM. So DM ads come nowhere close to this, because DM ads at minimum are like $5 per DM. At minimum, and the DM quality is a completely different thing. And so if 50% of the people who reply to you book a call with you, which is, once again, a pretty standard number for our clients, then you can literally be paying $15 to $30 per call, which is what a ton of our clients are actually paying. And the reason why people are warm is because we optimize our profiles to be like landing pages. I call this an Instagram landing page. Now, it has an optimized bio, it has a story highlight structure, daily stories, daily reels, and then the link in bio funnels to a YouTube channel. Now, that YouTube channel could have 100 views per video, but that's 100 individual people sitting with you for 10 to 15 minutes and getting nurtured. It's like having a literal conversation with you, right? And that's when one of my clients labeled it the microwave method, because it's a way of rapidly heating up leads and turning leads from cold to warm, just like a microwave would rapidly heat food. Now, at this point, you're probably wondering, how do I actually convert them? Well, this is a concept which one of my mentors, who's worth tens of millions of dollars, labels leveraged one-to-one connection. You see, marketing grifters and AI have literally ruined trust. So every single buyer is so skeptical that the only way to circumnavigate this is with human connection. But of course, you can't be messaging hundreds of humans per day, which is why we leverage that. We hire an appointment setter to do it on your account with your face, just leveraging that human connection. So that was my thesis, and I spent the first quarter of the year trying to make this work, and we've been able to turn $1 into $30 at scale, with no webinars, with no VSLs, with no traditional marketing methods, just building an ecosystem and sending consistent, reliable, and predictable qualified leads to it. Think about that for a second though. We literally pay $1 to $3 per follower. We pay double that per DM, and we book half of those DMs into sales calls. We literally pay like $30 per DM for us and most of our other clients. And because these leads are warm, we have an 80% show rate and a 60% close rate. And this is how I've been able to make $15,000 today and an average of $50,000 a month at 16 years old. And it's also helped 60 other coaches like Julius Inno go from 5K a month to 45K a month in like 36 days of working with me. Or Jack Ormanroyd, who went from struggling to book any calls to $68,000 a month in his first 45 days working with me. Or even Michael Timmons, who was already making like 30K a month with a webinar funnel and bad profit margins, to 60K a month with his ecosystem with much better profit margins in just 57 days of work. Now, if you want to learn how to build your own ecosystem, then subscribe to me here on YouTube, because I'm making daily videos breaking it down. And the goal is to be at 1,000 subscribers and $100,000 a month before I turn 17 in 2 months.